Hey, YouTube, Chance Paladin here. I'm doing a video. It's called "Why the Overwatch Cinematic Universe Sucks." So this is a these includes the first four animated Overwatch short films, which is Recall with Monkey Dude, Tracer, and it's Monkey Dude and Death, Death Dude, Tracer Girl, and Black Widow Gal, and I can't remember. I'll remember in a minute. Anyway, not important. Doesn't matter. Anyway, this is all copyright Blizzard. Blah 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 blah. No copyright, trademark infringement. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Anyway, this is all their content. Point is, this is my commentary on the on the cinematic universe they've created. I have one big freaking issue with it, and that is the violence is absolutely ridiculous. And so I'm focusing solely on the violence here. It took me a while to actually put my finger on what I didn't like about the violence. And I really hated The Incredibles when it came out, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And it was mainly that the violence, yeah, boo frickin' ooh. The violence only seemed to exist, the truly brutal violent parts only seemed to exist as an emotional plug. Whereas in real life, that's not how it friggin' works. So we'll end the first one, Recall, with that. Did he just kill him? Did Monkey Dude just kill Death Guy? Like, is he dead? Like, if this was real life, is Death Guy, is he dead? Of course he's not, right? So, what kind of stupid cinematic universe is this? Doesn't explain what happens to him. He's just gone, and then Monkey Guy is like, what? What? Seriously, like, what the fuck just happened? So, this kind of brings us to video 2, where some robot president dudes getting whatever, who the fuck cares, and Black Widow Gal is gonna assassinate robot president dude because, intolerance, and, we can't let, minorities be in charge or whatever because, whatever, who cares. So, awesome, assassin girl, blah blah blah, she's gonna somehow shoot him through a window in a corner that wasn't there before, if you watch this video enough times. And Tracer somehow is able to get over. Da 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 da. Cool fight ensues. Apparently nobody lives in any of these buildings, and they're able to just shoot bullets. Nobody dies. They spray thousands and thousands of bullets. Nobody ever gets hit. But, in real life, a 30-second gun battle, apparently nobody hears it, except for, inept security team. They are right overhead, by the way, and just a little one block aside. So, massive inept security team. They've already been getting knocked out. This just goes on and on and on. More inept security. Apparently, security doesn't have their own snipers. Da 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 da. None of these security people die, by the way. Even though this is a Black Widow who you'd think doesn't care about killing. I guess she only wants to kill her target, which is fine. But with the way that the bullets are being sprayed by both of them, I think they both would be... There'd be so much collateral from both of them. How Tracer would ever ever worry about dying is beyond me, since she can somehow, I don't know, rewind time. Don't ask me how the hell that works, but whatever. There's no sense of risk or concern. Tracer could have just shot Black Widow there and killed her, I guess, presumably. I don't know. But things like this just keep going on and on and on. How that fall doesn't kill Tracer. How this shot doesn't kill Tracer. How Tracer teleports away. How that shot kills, what's his face dude. So that shot kills him, I guess. But then reading what people say in the comments, apparently even though that shot powers him down, maybe it doesn't kill him. People can't even make up their minds. The shot teleports her away somehow, doesn't kill her. So did Widow know that shot wasn't going to kill her? There's no... So then that death is for effect? But then Tracer's not going to kill her in what? In retribution or in vengeance? And then the whole thing is just what? And then so why does Widow do that to her when Tracer obviously had no intention of hurting her at all? But you see Tracer's butt there, obviously, when Blizzard was having huge backlash of showing Tracer's butt at all in any of the other scenes in the game. So obviously the second video has humongous sexual overtones and undertones. So they can't make up their mind violence-wise. They can't make up their mind sexually. For the... Either way. So, which leads us into video 3, which is very heavy on the physical violence, but even more slapstick, where I guess everyone's arms and legs are getting broken. They shoot arrows at each other and all this mythical mumbo jumbo dragons and this and that, and yes, brothers, and life sucks. Actually, I should take it back. I've told somebody that the audio or the voiceover and the narration was crap on all these, but actually the narration on the third one's really good. Guy from Mortal Kombat and stuff. These guys shoot arrows at each other, never hit each other. When they do hit each other, never seems to do anything. They're able to block, deflect, everything. No sense of actual danger or risk or nothing whatsoever. It just goes on and on. Neither of them able to hurt the other. Yeah, we get it. There was no sense, and they shoot giant dragons at each other, and neither of which do any damage. Okay, well, we're sorry, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and then they decide to not cut each other. So, 5 minutes of nothing happening. A big fight where nothing happens. But this whole lead-in of the slapstick with these... another idiot security group. It's a good minute of him fighting an idiot security group. And I get it, he doesn't want to kill him. They don't kill or whatever. And plus, even if he did kill these idiots, what good would it do to kill these bumbling... And why would you pay these people? Are these guys even worth money? And seriously, what sort of security guy do you have that can't even pull out a phone? And who are they going to call? There's no police. police don't even seem to exist in this universe. And how'd that arrow curve around? Who cares? Anyway, so he shoots his way in here with his bow and arrow. And, you know, to pay his respects, and then he says it's another assassin, blah, blah, blah. I would argue, though, is he even really trying to kill him? It doesn't really matter. Because there is no, in any of these videos so far, even with Black Widow, I never got the feeling like Black Widow was really trying to shoot President Dude at all. I just felt like she was playing with Tracer the entire time. So that leads us to video 3, the most controversial, I guess, of the 3. A very violent beating that 3 gang members are giving something? I don't know. That it's are these security robots? Like, seriously, what are those supposed to, is that thing alive? Is that like the president robot from, are we supposed to feel sorry for these things? So it's like, help me, does it have feelings? So some sick person like programmed feelings into robots? And then, are we really to believe that this universe is so stupid that gang members, obviously in their 20s, would really play keep away with a doll from a little girl? Like, that's this sick dystopian, but still, like, light-hearted, this, like, hardcore, like, grindhouse dystopian future that we live in, where they're beating the living hell out of a robot security robot thing, but they're gun runners and smugglers with like ghosts and things painted on their face. So, and apparently they deserve to die. They must be extremely bad people, because Mr. 76 needs to kill them all. Or so it would seem. Well, because that guy, of course, has a baseball bat with nails in it, because nothing says more badass than gang members with baseball bats with nails. Which, of course, begs the question, you know, I guess gun control doesn't do much, because they don't take away baseball bats or nails. And that guy's got an AK, which is pretty cool. So they don't, you know, gun control doesn't obviously do much in this future where they have AKs and Gatling guns. And he's got grenade launchers with smart tech built into his visor. And, again, obviously a neighborhood with nobody in it. And, of course, he was punching the back of that guy's skull with a Diablo pinata, about 5-6 times? He gets up just fine. That grenade has got the longest fuse timer in the history of grenades, because he was somehow able to get all the way back and, shield the girl? And then what did he do? Lay on the grenade on his... Like, which side did that grenade hit him on? Because it's his back that's damaged from the grenade, but he's limping on his side? Somehow. This is all... this... And me and a bunch of people on Kotaku went through all of these. And as far as we can tell, there is actually maybe only one person in anybody, he gets her a new toy, which is really cool. Looks like a Finding Nemo, but I don't know. It's actually probably Monkey Dude. So, yes, thank you, 76. Which, I'm sorry, but that looks like a race car jacket. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, and by the way, since he didn't kill any of those people, they're going to be back. Some of them ran off to the other base. The rest of them were right around the corner from her house. So, some of them got on the truck. I'm sure not all of them left. That's the other thing I was talking about with those guys. So, there was a lot of them here. So, you got a Gatling gun dude, you got several gun runners, not to mention all the ones on the roof. Then there was some that were coming, the ones that were running to there. That guy got hit in the face with basically a 3 grenade launcher. Those 3 guys get shot. They don't get killed. They get hit in the shoulder, even though he had the targeting reticles on their face. That guy gets donkey punched 5 times in the back of the head. And somehow survives because you live from that. By the way, his face is getting punched against concrete. No, you'd be so dead. Your face would be pulverized. She'd be scarred for life. So this is what I mean. And the whole thing's like that. He gets fucking vaporized into dust. And I know his guns regen because he gets TDR weapons from Borderlands, and so his guns regenerate. But and then he gets to do his his fucking dick wag move here because he's a Billy badass. They're all like this. They all get their. She just fucking smashed a guy in the back of the neck with the stock of her rifle. Either that or she smashed him in the bridge of his nose. I'm not exactly sure, but the point the point is this is just Hollywood trope after Hollywood trope, over and over and over and over and over and over. His neck would be broken about 3 at least twice, and either his nose or his neck would be broken a 3rd time. He'd be dead. So dead. You can't hit somebody with the butt of a rifle that hard and them not. Oh, that'd be so. Anyway, how does she miss? How did they not kill everybody? Oh, that's right, because these buildings are always empty. The point of this is that if you want to believe in all of this, as if this was an actual cinematic universe, which is totally fine. That's how I was looking at this as, now that there's 4 of them. This is my final conclusion after talking with a bunch of different people on Kotaku that watched this as many times as I did. I've seen each of these at least 10 or 20 times now. This set of videos is everything wrong with Hollywood and the media right now. And it's interesting that so many people like this. And it's basically the culmination and the success of brainwashing that the media in Hollywood in 25 years of crappy movies and and just all that garbage have managed to successfully warp everybody's mind into thinking that this is what violence and war and, oh, it's like a war zone. But then, in like Batman v Superman and the Avengers, oh yes, there was a war in the city and hundreds of people died. Wait, what? No. No, there's like 3,000 people in every single one of those buildings. If a city goes down, you're talking hundreds of thousands of people, alright? And there's 300 million people in America. So, if each one of these is a city, you're in every single one of those cities, in every block, there's thousands of people. In each city, there's, multiple. Like, that city right there is some kind of Tokyo or whatever. There's going to be tens of thousands of people. You can't shoot bullets everywhere, and arrows and things, and Tracer and Widow can't be shooting bullets everywhere in whatever city they were supposed to be in, and not be hitting everybody and their mom. You just can't. And so, 2 different videos of useless private security. Why even have them? And so it's just all this. So basically, this cinematic universe is basically, what if the future was like the media and Hollywood portrayed real life as? Like a dystopian Hollywood reality. Is basically what the Overwatch cinematic universe is. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and Overwatch comes out today, and hope everyone enjoys it and has lots of fun, and catch you guys later. Bye.